Seeing Yu Fengjung's insolence, our hero becomes extremely furious and immediately pulls out his sword. Activating his fire energy, he says to him, "You and your entire family will regret this." And the moment he says that, he instantly unleashes a powerful attack with his sword. The fire energy mixed sword tears through the ground and surges toward Yu Fengjung with full speed. Seeing this attack, Yu Fengjung laughs while dodging it and says to our hero, "All right then, this fight is going to be very interesting." Meanwhile, the team that had been formed for this mission also rushes out of the building and runs toward the scene. One of the girls, shouting loudly, says, "As soon as the fight started, the nearby signal got disrupted again. We need to quickly inform the military district. You all should also notify your superiors, and we need to send these survivors back." They all reach close to our hero, and he speaks in a completely serious tone. "I'm giving you 10 minutes, if you don't want to lose your captain." Hearing this, one of the boys in the team immediately asks our hero, "What do you mean by that? Are you threatening us?" Before he can finish his words, the girl behind him quickly covers his mouth with her hand and says to our hero, Yes, we understand." Right after that, all of them start running away from the area. Another girl, running alongside, complains angrily, "This Yu Fengjung, he just got elected and he's already causing trouble for us. Hurry up and go back to call for reinforcements." The team's boy also joins in, saying, "If you ask me, we should really teach that grave sealer a lesson. Our Kang City is the third strongest in the entire country. Now, in the whole area, only our hero and Yu Fengjung remain." Just then, our hero immediately activates his electric power and, looking completely serious, says, "Now everything depends on fate." Saying that, he launches several electric type attacks toward Yu Fengjung. The attacks rush forward at full speed. Seeing them coming, Yu Fengjung quickly tries to block them and laughs, saying, "That's quite a boast. If you want to kill me, then show me what you're truly capable of." He is still dodging the thunder attacks when suddenly our hero appears behind him with powerful fire energy, ready to strike. Feeling our hero behind him, Yu Fengjung stiffens. His face goes pale as shock hits him. He tries to turn his neck to look at our hero, and right at that moment, a massive explosion erupts across the area. The blast was so intense it echoed throughout the entire zone. The moment the attack lands, Yu Fengjung is pushed back slightly. Enduring the overwhelming power of the strike, he starts thinking, "So terrifying, what was that feeling just now? Such extreme yang energy, such explosive force. Strange, why is my body feeling fear?" Right in front of him, our hero stands shrouded in blazing fire energy, glaring at him with fury. Our hero then says in a deep, serious voice, "My full power. You won't last even 10 minutes to see it." Hearing this, Yu Fengjung smiles and starts laughing. As expected, that blade is the new weapon secretly developed by the Spiritual Association. Our hero listens to him with a stern expression as Yu Fengjung continues speaking seriously. A spirit weapon contains terrifying elemental force. Once forged, a single strike is enough to split mountains and cut through seas. They've actually succeeded in creating one, and the only existing piece was given to this brat. But no problem. This proves my trip here was not a waste. This spirit weapon must become mine. Saying that, he immediately releases his energy. Purple light bursts out from his body as Yu Fengjung laughs and continues, "This little brat, only at Spirit Forging Realm 2-star, better hand that blade over willingly. Otherwise, I'll have to kill you and take it myself. No, still not enough. Didn't I say, I want you to unleash your full power?" After this, the story shifts to Teishi Spiritual Association, where we see Su Qingying and the others. People around her are talking among themselves, saying, "What? The captain of Kang City encountered our Teishi captain?" At that moment, Su Qingying also asks the senior, "Wasn't the Grave Sealer invited by the Star God Warzone to go to Kang City to help resolve the abnormality? What exactly does Kingmu City mean by this?" Hearing this, the senior becomes slightly serious and says, "This matter is no small issue. It involves not only the associations of 2 prefecture-level cities, even the Star God War Zone will have to intervene." Just then, someone approaches from behind and whispers into the senior's ear that the confrontation has already begun in that area. As soon as the senior hears this, he asks, "What are you saying?" Then, becoming stern, he continues, "Well then, Kang City, have we contacted them? What did they say? If we stop this within 10 minutes, the situation can still be salvaged." The man replies, "We contacted them, but they said that as the 3rd strongest city in the country, the captain they selected being the pride of Kang City might not necessarily lose." Hearing this, everyone explodes in anger. What? They're completely looking down on our Teishi. The senior slams his hand on the table and shouts, "Idiots! A bunch of idiots! Those short-sighted fools of Kang City, do they really think an S-class anomaly is that easy to seal?" Su Qingying then looks at the man who whispered into the senior's ear and says calmly, "Maybe they're not idiots, maybe they're simply confident. What cultivation level is that person at?" The man answers seriously, "It is said that he has just stepped into the threshold of Spirit Forging Realm 3-star. He comes from one of the major families of Kang City. Kang City has provided every cultivation resource he needed." The senior responds sternly, "Spirit Forging Realm 3-star, so what? The Grave Sealer not only possesses multiple extreme high-level attributes, but his actual strength has already far surpassed his apparent realm. The Kang City Spiritual Association has never personally experienced the Hell of the Sacrifice King. They don't understand the meaning of the word Grave Seal. That Kang City captain will not only lose." After this, the story shifts back to our hero, who is now attacking Yu Fengyang with punches. Hitting him repeatedly, he says, "Hurry up and end this now." Yu Fengyang is beaten so badly that his condition has become miserable. Blood drips from his mouth as he endures our hero's relentless attacks, dodging a few while thinking seriously, "What's happening? Why can't this flame sword technique cut through? My spiritual power disappears instantly, like a clay ox sinking into the sea. Is there truly a technique in this world that can nullify an opponent's sword art?" Our hero looks at him and says, "We've already arrived." Hearing this, Yu Fengyang turns around in confusion. When he sees the Lingxi building behind him, he freezes in shock. "We reached the Lingxi building. I didn't even notice how I ended up here." Our hero stares at him seriously and says, "Considering the reputation of Teishi and the military district, I still want to give you one last chance." The moment he says this, he attacks Yu Fengyang with a kick, sending him falling downward. Then our hero forms a sword-type attack and says, "But since someone is hiding like a turtle and refuses to show up, I'll have to make things clearer." He then begins attacking Yu Fengyang again with his sword. The people standing below witness everything. They begin talking among themselves. One person looked up and said, "What's happening up there?" Another person squinted at the sky and asked, "What is that burning light?" A third person wiped sweat from his forehead and exclaimed, "Wait a minute, doesn't it suddenly feel really hot? The temperature is rising." Someone else gasped in shock, "Oh my God, someone must be having a magical battle." A person standing nearby pointed at the glow and said, "I think I've seen that fiery glow before in the news from a nearby city." And finally, another person shouted excitedly, "I told you, all that stuff happening online is real. Spiritual energy revival is truly happening." Meanwhile, our hero, after attacking Yu Fengyang several more times, says to him, "You still have 5 minutes left. Weren't you the one who told me to show my full power?" Yu Fengyang stares at him nervously. Our hero slashes again and says, "Why is it that with only 30% of my power, you're already in such a sorry state?" The attack rushes toward Yu Fengyang at full force. Terrified, Yu Fengyang watches it approach and thinks, "What does this mean? This isn't even his full strength? Impossible, he's clearly only at Spirit Forging Realm 2-star. Fear consumes him. The moment the attack lands, he is blasted far away with terrifying momentum. The story then shifts to Shen City Spiritual Association Headquarters Observation and Communication Room, where everyone gathers around the monitor, shocked by the detection of such powerful energy. Suddenly someone shouts, "We've detected a massive energy surge in the Xia Nation." The exact location is the Kang City Spiritual Association building. Attention energy levels are continuing to rise. Another person staring at the screen exclaims, "This isn't dark attribute. Dark attribute energy doesn't have this frequency." Someone beside him shouts, "What is happening in Kang City? We haven't received any anomaly invasion reports from them. If it's not an anomaly battle, then could it be?" Before he can finish, someone bursts into the room, shouting at the senior present, "Sir, we received a message from Taishi Spiritual Association. The ones fighting inside Kang City right now are Kang City's newly appointed captain, Divine Blade, and the Taishi captain, Grave Sealer, who came to help resolve the anomaly. Divine Blade covets the weapon of the Taishi captain. Taishi's captain refused, so Divine Blade has already tried to kill him." Hearing this, the senior roars, "Kang City is out of their minds. Warn them immediately. Tell them to stop at once. Otherwise, every high-ranking member of the Kang City Spiritual Association remove them all." People scramble out of the room, shouting, "We must send people there immediately. This is a major incident for the entire spiritual association." Just then, the door opens and a girl enters. She says, "I think it would be better if I went myself." This girl is the pioneer of the Spirit Association headquarters, codename Sea Mystic, real name Guyuru.